Joseph Peter, welcome to the Coffee Pot. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Amber Rose says kids at school bullied her 9-year-old son because she does ONLYFANS. Mercy. This is sad. This is some sad shit. Okay, so it turns out it's finally happened. We're finally getting to the point where women who have done ONLYFANS are now having children who are old enough for those kids' friends to know that their mom is on ONLYFANS, and everything we expected is happening. Could you imagine you in school and your friends when you were in middle school? This kid looks like he's in like 5th, 4th grade, right? Could you imagine those people knowing your mom was on ONLYFANS? That's insane. That's insane. And the crazy thing about this story is Amber Rose actually tries to justify it. Check out this article. It reads, according to Amber Rose, her 9-year-old son, Sebastian, is already quite the feminist.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
See, now that we're gonna have to blur this young man's face on this video. Why am I gonna do that? Because he didn't ask for this. He didn't ask to be born to this woman. As bad as you think your mom may be out there, you can always remember that you could have been born to a woman like Amber Rose. During her appearance on Emily Ratajkowski's High Low podcast, Rose revealed how transparent she is with her children about sex work, sharing that she'd already told her son, Sebastian, about her ONLYFANS account and her past as a stripper. Out of fear her son would find out about her past via TikTok, Instagram, or the internet. Yeah, if he's on TikTok, if he's online searching, he's going to find out about you. And she probably was smart in telling her before one of her friends who subscribed to her ONLYFANS account told her. The article goes on to read, Amber decided it would be better to be honest about her work. Your son, by the time he's 5, is going to start Googling you and seeing everything, the model explained, before sharing that one of Sebastian's classmates had recently bullied him about her ONLYFANS account, which is a platform for NSFW creators. I had a whole conversation with him about it. I said that whoever told him that, their parents are ignorant, because obviously he got it from his parents. She recalled how she just explained everything to her child and shared the importance of understanding a woman's right to their body autonomy. When it comes to women, you have to let women do what they need to do to support their families, Amber Rose says. Rose said to her son, Amber went to tell Sebastian that mommy has to make money to pay for his nice school and their vacations to Six Flags and Universal Studios. But you know what the only problem is with that, Amber Rose, is that nobody cares. Those kids don't give an F. They don't care. They will still make fun of your son. They don't care what you have to do. They will still make fun of your son. And just think about this. You're doing ONLYFANS so your son can go to a nice school, take vacations, and go to Six Flags and Universal Studios. At some point, the investment isn't worth the return. And what I mean by that is you may think you're providing him a fun experience, but at what cost? Is what you're doing to get that money in the long term overriding is actually a net positive after everything is said and done, and will cancel out any good experience he may have, because all he'll remember from his younger days is how every kid at school made fun of him because you couldn't help but show your cheeks and your butthole to the world.
Women.
Let me tell you something, man. Young kids are ruthless. They are mean. The shit that these kids come up with, bro. I can't imagine growing up and the guys I grew up with, because, you know, it helps build character. But for that type of ammo, like to be able to go on there, subscribe. You know they're subscribed, right? Yeah, they put together some money. Yeah, they got like 5 people on one account. But to be a young person today and your mom to be on OnlyFans and to know that your boys have that ammo to pull out, like at least my mom's not on OnlyFans, nigga. That is insane. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it. Let's check out a few of these comments and see what the people have to say. First comment here says her son didn't ask for this. Can we focus on protecting this black boy, or is that asking too much? I feel for the kid, but he didn't choose this. I feel bad for the boy. Yeah, very unfortunate. Next comment here says, drink your coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
And the coffee that Amber Rose needs to drink is, this is not good, right? It's not a good look. And he will blame her for this as time goes on. He's not going to understand. The same way that Amber Heard is frustrated till this day, the same way why she does the whole 304 walk. She's frustrated that men just won't accept women are 304s. That's all they want to do is get their cheeks clapped from the back, fast, not slow. Why can't you men see that that's all women want? The same way that men are like, man, F that. Right? I won't take you seriously for marriage, for a serious relationship. It's the same way these young boys will grow up. They won't be able to fight their nature. And she will blame him at the end of the day. Next comment here says, good. Builds character. Another comment here from another person says, so he's talking about the bullying. Another comment here says, did y'all think this wasn't going to happen? Yeah, we all saw this. Another person says, unfortunately, kids will bully you for anything. Sex work is real work. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yes, sex work is real work, but that's not what the conversation's about. My perspective on a lot of different topics never truly is, if you pay close attention, I'm never usually telling a woman like, you shouldn't do sex work. I'm like, if you do sex work and you have kids in a family and you're on OnlyFans, don't be surprised. What I argue are the consequences of ignoring reality. Do what you want. You can ignore reality, observable reality. Right, cause and effect, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. If someone says, I'm willing to accept everything that comes from this lifestyle, cool, then don't complain, right? Don't complain. But in this case, Amber Rose is like, oh, they're crazy, we are not. Nah, you're the oddball out, man. And your child is the oddball out at school. Unfortunately for him, he has a mother who's on OnlyFans, which is not cool. But the fact that she wants people to accept that this is okay and normal is insane. Most people won't. Next comment here says they probably are subscribers and have it all. Yeah. Next comment here says if you act like 403, you get treated like 403. Another person responded back to that guy and says it's actually 304. Laugh out loud. Another commenter here says these women will do whatever they want. They have no respect for themselves, no respect for nobody else. I won't be surprised if she thinks these kids are the problem. She does. Not only does Amber Rose think kids are the problem, she thinks men are the problem. And she thinks men in general are gross. And she says, I don't have sex anymore. I don't want to be in a relationship because men are gross. The single mother with the forehead tattoo is calling men gross. Next comment here says, back in the day, the first thing in school you got roasted for was your mom. Yeah, I remember those. Young men fought over those mama jokes, bro. I mean, it was cool if it was somebody in your circle and you were cool with them. But even then, if it got too far, young men fought over those your mama jokes, right? I think there was a Yo Mama show. Yeah, I found it. 2006 reality show. You guys remember that shit? Oh, man. Hilarious. I think that was the last comment. He goes on to say, and sometimes the truth hurts more than lies, but she need to explain to her son how to handle this. The world don't owe us understanding. Yeah. Here's the thing. The biggest problem with this type of situation is your mother, in most cases, is the first one who sets the standard of the type of woman, love who you deserve, right? And the same thing with young women who don't have fathers in their lives. It's like, if your father wasn't there, you don't know what to look for. You don't know how a man should treat you. Same thing with women who had fathers who weren't really that cool with them, or parents who cursed them out, or who treated them terribly. They set the standard. So if you're just a little bit over that, then you've passed. But if you have a mom and a father who treat you very well, specifically a mother who has high standards and carries herself with dignity, or you're going to have high standards for women who you meet. She doesn't understand this, but she's setting the bar low for this man, and a life full of women who don't have respect for themselves is a life of chaos. And unfortunately, that's what this young guy might, if he doesn't get help, and I hope he does, have to look forward to in his future. But what do you guys think, man? As always, curious to know, comment down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.